Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Pregame from the Pond, Madison Mallard Pregame Show. Derek Brizendine alongside Alec Dopp. And Alec, another big win for the Mallards. Got to keep it rolling here.
Yeah, absolutely. Late in the season, every game is crucial. The stakes have never been higher for the Mallards. You can't really say that enough. I mean, with a chance now to really, pull within, the lead of the South Division in the second half standings. Every game is huge moving forward, and we were treated to a good one last night.
And, this week we've been talking about home field advantage because the playoff spots in both divisions are set. But in the South, nobody has clinched that second home field advantage yet. That's still anybody's ball game. Could be ours, could be Green Bay's, could be La Crosse's. And we were just talking about it. We can't really determine whose it is because these teams switch night in and night out.
Yeah, and it almost seemed like a foregone conclusion that Kenosha was going to run away with the second half title along with the first half title. I mean, they had, I think, roughly almost a 7-game lead on us for second place at one point, I think, last week. And, the Mallards have, really put together some great games lately, and Kenosha slipped up a couple times, and I really think it has absolutely paved the way for us to, chip that away to, 2.5 games behind them for second place overall. And then, again, it all just goes back to just playing your best ball, especially late in the season.
Speaking of best ball, some guys have really stepped up here for the Mallards. Guys such as Josh Pierce, Joel Zahowski, who just came in yesterday and had a big game, and guys like Chris Tashida, who was waived earlier on in the season due to a temp contract, but with openings was able to bring him back. And those guys have really stepped up for the Mallards.
Yeah, I'll kind of start with Tashida. I mean, last night, we've noticed it all season long, especially, the Tashida is just a clutch hitter. He's hitting .370 with runners in scoring position. What else can you ask for from a guy than that with runners in scoring position? Not much in my book, but it was tough when he had to leave. We had to waive him, but because he's obviously a great talent, and it really showed last night what kind of value he brings to this club offensively and defensively, playing at first base too. So, and Joel Zahowski last night, in addition, about an hour before game time. So that was interesting, and it was needed. The Mallards are kind of thin on the bench right now. And he stepped up. He had some great plays. The throw out to save a run from center field, which was really impressive. And you mentioned earlier that it really shifted the momentum kind of in the game. And, he had a hit and an RBI last night. So pretty good debut for him. And, we could name off, a number of guys who've stepped up. But, it's been great to see all of it.
And then Josh Pierce and the rest of the pitching staff. Not just Josh Pierce. I know he's been doing well here as of late. But so is that entire pitching staff. I mean, last night, to limit the number of pitchers to be used in that game because that bullpen is that whole pitching staff is slowly shrinking. And to only use 3 pitchers and to be efficient and only give up 3 runs, that says a lot about them.
Yeah, in the 3 runs in the first inning again, kind of like, Monday night against Alexandria, the 5 runs, didn't give up a single run after both of those first innings. And, the bullpen has been arguably the biggest strong point of this club this season. With guys coming and leaving, whoever they may be, and, possibly sore arms and dead arm, whatever you want to call it. It's been great, like you mentioned, Josh Pierce. I think he has almost a strikeout per inning average. I think he has 22 strikeouts roughly in 20 and a third innings. So, I mean, his ERA doesn't really speak to how well he's pitched, but he has really pitched well lately, and that's been key. And, Jake Johnson last night came in and provided 2 shutout innings of relief. And, guys like that are going to be extremely important for the Mallards in the next couple days here.
And you mentioned reasons for guys leaving. We don't know all the specifics on all the guys, and honestly, it doesn't really matter. But the guys that are still here, this is where you learn a lot about them as ball players, where it's time to step up because baseball has turned into a year-round sport for a lot of these guys. They play, they practice, they play, they're always going. And to be this deep into the Northwoods League season after playing a long spring, and now they're striving for a league title, I mean, we're going to learn a lot about these guys. And one guy we're going to learn a lot about tonight is A.J. Bogucki, who had a great night at the Major League Dream Showcase the other night.
Oh, absolutely. I got to talk with one of the scouts, Kendall Rogers from D1Baseball.com. I tweeted him, and he said he's gonna have a full report up on D1 Baseball this coming Friday. on all the guys he saw in the showcase, and I asked him, did you see any Mallard's pitchers that impressed you? And I also said, well, Gucky looked sharp, and he's like, yeah, his fastball was up a tick higher than I expected, and Anthony Gonsolin impressed too. But getting back to Bo Gucky, tonight is a huge start for him, especially coming off a rough start last time out. He's the anchor of this rotation. I can't, in my opinion, but again, honestly, at this point in the season, the stats speak for themselves. He's been the anchor of the rotation, and tonight the Mallards will need a solid outing from him, obviously, as always, and he'll need to just get ahead of hitters early and command the zone from the get-go.
Hopefully he has a big night tonight. The rest of the Mallards join in behind him. Bats get going, get him some run support. Before we go here, we have one last video for you guys for the year. We'll see you back here tomorrow for our final regular season game of the summer.
Animal, cat.
Cheetah.
Cheetah?
Penguin. Let's just go Mako shark.
Probably tiger.
It's a giraffe.
A tiger. Dog.
Tiger.
Dog. Great white shark.
Cat. Mallard, duh.
Dogs. Gray wolf. Taylor Swift song. The Shake It Off? Is that what it's called? Alright, yeah.
Shake it off.
22.
Bad blood. There we go.
Definitely blank space.
21. Or 22. I don't know, 22. There you go. Edit that out.
Mean. Bad blood.
Bad blood, I guess.
Bad blood.
22.
Shake it off.
What are Taylor Swift songs? 22? Oh, 1? 22, yeah.
Let's go Love Story.
Blank space.
22.
22. Athlete. Vince Arobia.
Derek Jeter.
Kevin Durant. Derek Jeter.
Mike Trout. Whatever.
Alex Rodriguez.
Phil Mickelson.
Barry Bonds. Bo Jackson.
Mike Kalen.
Matt Harvey.
Aaron Rodgers.
Derek Jeter.
Jonathan Taves.
Nick Gruner.
Favorite MLB team, San Francisco Giants.
Seattle Mariners.
Minnesota Twins.
I do like the Royals. No, Houston Astros. Sorry about it. Houston Astros.
Yankees.
Boston Red Sox.
Dodgers. Los Angeles Angels.
Atlanta Braves.
The Cubbies. Milwaukee Brewers.
Yankees.
Marlins. Oh, Red Sox, actually, Red Sox.
Chicago Cubs.
Go Cubs. The Yankees.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Better flow. Gonsolin or Kalen? Ooh. I'll have to go Kalen.
Mike Kalen.
Caitlin. Definitely better flow.
Kalen. Gonsolin's more of a show pony. Mike Kalen.
Definitely Mike Kalen.
Bryce Carter. Let's go with Mike Kalen. Kalen.
100% Kalen.
Obviously Kalen.
Kalen Flowbro, Kalen, all day, all day.
Mike Kalen.
Oof, they're both pretty good, but I think Mikey Kalen's got him right there. It's gotta be Gonsolin.
I'm gonna go Mike Kalen.
Kalen.
Kalen.